Okay, I'm pretty sure it should be recording. Yes, we are recording. That's good. That's good. As you can see, this is a remastered of my last upload, Monster and Predator. Um, since there's only one track, it's actually pretty much going to be a one-stop tour. Not really going to be much. So, without further ado, I'm going to start this video. Really do hope that we all are having a good day, even through like all the bad things are happening in the world. All I say to that is, try to help the people in need at the moment. So, without further ado, we are going to get into this video, as we will start it off with um Darren Basil and the Black Stallion for this show, going to do his time trial. I'm not I'm not going to talk much during the time trial portion, so there's that. But I am going to do like full commentary during the duo skills. I will do commentary if the truck goes over and timing on the time trials early, or just does a wonderful job at it, or almost messes up. Looks like that's going to do it for Darren Basil as we get into Mikey Vauders the second in Overkill Evolution. Next up is going to be Jamie Garner in the Overboard. Next up is Colvinard in the Black Pearl. Next up, we're getting Brad Allen in the Monster Mutt Prowler. Over he goes right after getting a rebound bounce. But that was Brad Allen as we get with Jim Kohler and the Avenger. It looks like he almost messed up from point of view, but he was nowhere close to the wall. But that was the Avenger making a run. As we get into our next Monster Jam truck of the night, it looks like it's going to be Lindsay Wink and the Lucas Oil Crusader. Lindsay Wink is a beautiful driver, and we're about to see if he can take the victory, even though this will not be for points. It looks like clipping the turn car and going over. That's gonna be it, as he almost brings the truck back up. That was Lindsay Wink and the Lucas Oil Crusader. We are getting ready with Becky McDonough in El Toro Loco for our next truck out here for the Tuvio Skills competition. Taking a clean lap, Becky McDonough almost got a perfect lap right there. Got almost a little bit of a spin out right at the end, but is going to end it with a nice clean jump and is going to get some donuts and for a wonderful run right there. But now it's time to get ready for Bryce Kinney in the Mohawk Warrior. These are all of the real drivers actually on this tour that I am naming out. No, this was just me doing all of this, but the actual drivers aren't really there. But Bryce Kinney is getting ready, and let's see what he can do. Nice little wheelie after the end of his run. That was Bryce Kinney and the Mohawk Warrior as we get ready for John Zimmer in Dragon. Nice little wheelie at the end for John Zimmer and the Dragon. Also celebrating it with a little bit of donuts at the end for such a clean run. But we're going to get into Todd LeDuc and the Monster Energy as the second to last truck for this competition. A nice little slap wheelie, but that's not going to be the best thing for him when it comes to racing or the time trials. So that is going to hurt him a lot. But Monster Energy is going to get a 5-second time penalty for not getting all four tires on the racing lane right there. That was Todd LeDuc as we get into Adam Anderson in the Gravedigger. And he is off. That was Adam Anderson, and we are getting ready for the two West Coast competition as we are starting it off with Darren Basil in the Black Stallion. And they only get 2 hits, and sorry for the random lag spikes. Like, I didn't actually say, so I can't say like I said. But let's see what Darren Basil can come up with for the two-wheel skills competition. And it looks like he's getting ready for a slap wheelie. Not quite getting it because he never really got the air for a slap wheelie. But let's see what he has planned up for attempt number 2. And it looks like he's getting ready for a moonwalk. Let's see what the Black Stallion has to offer. And it looks like getting it up on the front 2 tires. Not fully putting it out like the master of the two-wheel or the moonwalks would do. But that was Darren Basil in the Black Stallion as we get into Mikey Vaughters, the king of moonwalks in Overkill Evolution. Let's see what he has prepared for us as he's rocking that F-150 body on that truck. Let's see what he has prepared. And getting it up on the front 2 tires, not quite getting what he would have wanted. As he's putting it into, and it looks like they're not going to count. I don't know if they're counting that first one as a attempt. I'm guessing they did. And it looks like they were counting that as an attempt. As we get into Jamie Garner in the overboard, let's see what he's going to do. He might do a few slap, or he might do a slap wheelie. We don't know. I do want to see what he's going to do. And it looks like they're not going to count that. Because he didn't really get any momentum off of it. But it looks like he's going for a slap wheelie as he walks it down the track on the back to tires. That was beautiful. That's what Darren Basil wanted to do, but was not able to do. So let's see what he can do after this. Looks like he is maybe is getting ready to go do a moonwalk. Sorry for the yawn. I woke up like an hour or two ago. But looks like yep, he is getting ready for the moonwalks. He could have easily gotten a bicycle as he gets it on the front two tires. And a little bit of spin into a wheelie. Jamie Gardner, I just said his name wrong. But Overboard probably is taking first place right after that as we get into Cole Vinard in the Black Pearl. Let's see what Cole Vinard can do. He has to go up against his teammate that just pulled that off as his second attempt and did a wheelie down the track as his first attempt. So let's see what he can do. And it looks like he's trying to get into a moonwalk as he's going to rebound it into just a little bit of a handstand. But it looks like he's going to go try to get another one done. Let's see what Cole Vinard in the Black Pearl can do. And he's getting it back up onto the front two tires, actually moving it back over the ramp, ripping off that hood as he's going to spin the truck onto its side. That was Cole Vinard in the Black Pearl, as we're getting into our next truck, which is going to be Brad Allen in the Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Let's see what he can do with this dog truck. I don't know what I was planning on saying. He almost hit the wall right there gliding. Don't know what I was doing, actually. But, let's see what he can do. Oh, black spike. And it looks like he's gonna go try to get the slap wheelie. Not quite getting it, but it looks like he's going to turn the truck around. And it looks like he's going for another slap wheelie. It really looks like he just wants to get that slap wheelie done as he gets huge air, nosedives it, and pops it right back up onto the hind tires. That was his two skills competition right there. So make sure you do leave a score, because this competition does count towards their points as we get into Jim Kohler in The Avenger. I am going to be streaming once I get this video to start uploading. So, let's see what Avenger has in store for us. He might, and it looks like I was about to say what he's getting ready to do. Oh, never mind, he tried to get a moonwalk right out of that. That's not something we really see from Avenger as he tries for another, but looks like he's going to bring the truck down. He could probably go and save the truck, but it looks like they just shut him down right then. That was Jim Kohler in the Avenger Monster Jam truck. As we get into Becky McDonough in the El Toro Loco. It looks like she is going for a sky wheelie as well. As she gets a little bit of a sky wheelie. Let's see what she can get next up. Because that sky wheelie wasn't really up and down. It did kind of go up and down, but then the nose started to go down once more. But it looks like she's going for a moonwalk, and she pops it right up. It looks like she had a really choppy run right there. Quick question: if anyone knows how to activate rear steer on controller, please let me know. But we are getting into Bryce Kinney in the Mohawk Warrior. Okay. I almost thought like the thing just stopped right there. And I was gonna be like super mad if it did. And it looks like he's going for the slap wheelie. The Great Clips Mohawk Warrior not quite getting it. Bryce Kenny does want to at least get a wow factor kind of two-wheel skills moment in order to get a higher score than the Overboard did with Jamie Gardner because of that moonwalk. Bounced it down and got a wheelie right out of it as he gets a beautiful bicycle right after that. That was Bryce Kenny and the Mohawk Warrior. But it looks like Lucas Oil's Lindsley Wink is coming out next. Let's see what he has planned, and it looks like he's also going for that nice slap wheelie, which I don't blame them. It's really nice to get a slap wheelie, but all the trucks have done it. What has happened to that body on that truck? It is almost off. The body is almost off, but the flags stay as he gets into a bicycle, not quite getting it like he would have wanted. But that's going to end it right there for Lucas Oil Crusader as we get into John Zimmer in Dragon. That was kind of strange right there. But let's see what it looks like John Zimmer is going to go for. It looks like I wonder if they were counting that as an attempt because he didn't get much right out of that. As he gets into a moonwalk right there. And it looks like kind of going a little bit sideways. It looks like he kept it safe. And it looks like they're not going to count that as a attempt. So he has one more attempt. And then we have freestyle right after this. So let's see what he has planned. As he gets into another moonwalk, writing it down a little bit more. No one, I'm pretty sure, in my opinion, Overboard is still in first place right here in the two skills competition with that moonwalk into a wheelie. You don't really see many drivers get that down. But it looks like Todd LeDuc is going for that nice moonwalk. You hear my phone in the background, I'm sorry, but Monster Energy did get kind of a nice moonwalk. I wouldn't say it's the greatest. But those BKT tires are looking fresh. It looks like they're going to have to count that as his final attempt as he didn't quite get a bicycle like it looked like he wanted. But he did try something new. Gotta give him props for that. But that was Todd LeDuc as we get into Adam Anderson in the Grave Digger. And it looks like he's going over, and that's gonna. Oh, and he saves it as he tries to get a bicycle, and he saves the truck. They're gonna let him continue in the two-wheel skills competition as he gets for another, and it's a nice little moonwalk right there, and up a ramp he goes. That was Adam Anderson in the Grave Digger. Let's give a round of applause for him as we get into the next competition. This is the freestyle competition. All the runs were already timed, so once they complete their time, that's when the trucks were going to get removed. But it looks like Black Stallion. I almost said Overkill for Overboard. It starts it off with a beautiful air. Almost going over. Almost ending his run early. Not quite as he gets some nice air. Some of these first few runs will be a little bit on the laggy side. But these Monster Jam trucks are going to perform for you out here tonight. It looks like he's going up and getting a hit on the backside of what we normally use in our moonwalk. And he's going up nice and over, hitting that bus stack right there. And it looks like he's going to hit the crush cars kind of in the back. Darren Basil is having a nice run, and it looks like that was a huge lag spike right there. I'm sorry for that, which is going to affect time. But Darren Basil is getting a nice run as the tire hits the inside of the oh god, I forgot. I want to say fender right there. But he got a nice donut as well. And it looks like he's going to hit the backside of our big air ramp. And he gets it into a moonwalk right there. Would have been nice to see. If he was able to perform that during our studio skills competition, he probably would have gotten higher up than he probably did. But he is getting a nice freestyle run. This is Darren Basil as he goes over. I'm pretty sure that was ending his run right there. Now it's Darren Basil in the Black Stallion as we get into our next Monster Jam truck, which is going to be Mikey Oh, wait, no, it looks like we're going with Cole Vinard in the Black Pearl. Let's see what Cole Vinard's going to start off with a nice little cross thread, hitting two different ramps at once. We don't see that often, to be honest. He's getting some nice air, getting sideways over a barrel roll from a bounce on the ground. Cole Vinard and the Black Pearl is just going to go off like nothing just happened. Cole Vinard is just pulling it off. The Black Pearl Monster Jam truck almost looked like it was going to hit the backflip. Not quite, though. He's getting the backside of that one popper ramp. It looks like... Oh, no, never mind. He's not going for the mini flip either. But he is going to get a weird hit on the backside of that step up. And it looks like he's turning around to hit the step up. Get a weird hit on the step up again. Cole Vinard is just going out on this track to have fun, which is what you need to do. You can't just go and plan it and have a perfect run. You got a beautiful freestyle is just going out and having fun. And that is what Cole Vinard and the Black Pearl is doing. He is getting a beautiful run out here tonight. Let's see what else he is planning on doing. And it looks like he smacked into the wall and they're going to end his run right there. That one's Cole Vinard in the Black Pearl Monster Truck as we get into Todd LeDuc in the Monster Energy. He doesn't normally go on this early, but it looks like he is going on this early around this time. Let's see what he has planned, and it looks like he's going to go hit the... can someone give me, like, the proper name of that? I would like to know. Okay. So, Monster Energy kind of going off. He did get some nice air to start off his run. He is getting a few cross threads, but they're not really impressive. And it looks like he snaps that front drive shaft right off the front two tires. They're going to have to end his run, even with him landing on his lid. That was Todd LeDuc in the Monster Energy as we get ready for Avenger to come out for his freestyle run. Let's see what he can pull off out here tonight. The Avenger Monster Jam truck is ready to rock. Mr. Excitement, let's see what he can do. Let's hope he can get the fans on their feet. You guys watching at home, remember, you are the fans, you are the judges. As he gets huge air right off the bat, the Avenger Monster Jam truck is having a beautiful run. Right after I finish this recording, I'm going to get ready and upload it, but it's going to be a premiere as you guys are watching. So I'm going to be sitting there in the premiere with you guys when it's time. But the Avenger Monster Jam truck is just going at it. Mr. Excitement is performing what he's here to do with big air. Jim Kohler in the Avenger is just going at it. And it looks like he's hitting the backside of the step up, getting a little bit of a cricket hit right there. Jim Kohler is just sitting there saying he needs to get a redemption of last. He just has to get out here and prove that he's Mr. Excitement as he drives this Avenger machine. Getting another nice sky wheelie with that Bel Air body on the Avenger Monster Jam truck. Let's see what he has planned, and he looks like he's going to hit the crush cars as well. The Avenger Monster Jam truck is just having a good time. That's really what you gotta come out here and do. You just gotta have a good time as he gets that nice little moon stompy right there. Because I remember that's what a stompy is. Back when I played Passive Destruction on Wii. But it looks like he's getting ready to do something. Nope, just hitting the the popper ramp. And that's going to end his run. That was Avenger with a Jim Kohler. Didn't get a backflip, but did get a beautiful run. Let's see what else is happening. And it looks like we're getting into Lindsay Wink's Lucas Oil Crusader. And it looks like he's getting ready to start it off with a different hit. Getting a nice bit of air right there, almost hitting the wall. Gotta be careful with that, because they will shut you down and end your run if there was to be damage on your truck once you hit that wall. But it looks like he is just coming out and getting some nice hits. He's getting... sorry. He is getting some nice hits, but nothing exciting. Nothing really exciting is happening during this run. But this is going to be the first show of this tour, as Lindsay Wink and the Lucas Oil Crusader get some nice air, but we saw Jim Kohler hit that a bunch, and we saw other drivers come out and hit that. I want to see a little... I want to see something new come out, as he got a nice slap wheelie and rode up that ramp. And Lucas Oil Crusader is getting some nice hits out here tonight. Let's see what else and he's getting some big air like the other drivers did. But that body is starting to come off once more, but the flags aren't. Please tell me why this happens here in Rigs of Rods. But without further ado, he's going to finish that run. He won. What has he got? It looks like he's going for the backflip ramp. And it looks like he wasn't really lined up that like he needs to be. Hitting the backflip ramp. Not quite getting what he wants, but the flags finally come off. The back of that body finally comes off. Now it's just to hood, and it looks like that's where his run is going to end. Put your hands together for Lindsay Wink in the Lucas Oil Crusader. we are getting into the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior being driven by Bryce Kenny. So let's see what he has planned here tonight for you guys watching at home. Looks like he's getting a nice sky wheelie. It kind of stuffs the back tires into the big air ramp as he gets another hit on that jammer right there. No one really has been getting hits on that, so it's nice to see someone else get another hit right there. Bryce Kenny is a wonderful driver, but he is going up against some of the toughest trucks to go against, like Adam Anderson. We had Todd LeDuc in the Monster Energy. We have John Zimmer, Becky McDonough, Brad Allen, and Adam Anderson all on the same tour. So he has to keep a high game and has to roll high in order to get a good chance at becoming the champion of tonight. But Overboard had a good run early. I'm pretty sure we sent Overboard out. If we didn't, then I'm just remembering wrong. As Bryce Kenny gets some nice air, like I said, he does need to step up his game. I don't know what just happened there, but it was kind of funny to watch. As he gets a nice little wheelie right there and gets a nice high-speed stompy. And he's going to roll the truck, and it looks like they're not going to let him save it. That was Bryce Kenny in the Mohawk Warrior. People who are a part of the Mohawk Nation, put your hands together. And everyone, put your hands together for Bryce Kenny as Brad Allen comes out in the Rottweiler to put on a show for you. Let's see what he has in store. I'm not sure what he's doing, to be honest with you. And it looks like he's getting a nice sky wheelie and is going to land it almost perfectly on the backside of that ramp. The Monster Mutt Rottweiler is getting huge air once more. That's a ramp that we haven't seen many people hit as he gets into a little bit of a bicycle. Brad Allen coming out with 2 beautiful hits. He is getting a little bit more exciting air than Lucas Oil Crusader did. Probably gonna get he's getting the same air, but he did get 2 completely different hits on 2 ramps. Well, on one, he got a different hit on a ramp than anyone else did. As he gets a nice slap wheelie, almost hitting Overkill Evolution, making sure he doesn't though. The Monster Mutt Rottweiler is having a wonderful show. Real quick, I just want to say I do not have Stone Crusher or Hooked here because those trucks, the 12 trucks were out at the start were running just fine, but once I added in Stone Crusher and Hooked, those trucks kind of just exceeded the limit, and the others didn't want to, they did not want to work properly. But it looks like Brad Allen is getting ready for the mini flip. And it looks like he gets a little bit of a spin, but he's going to wreck the truck right there. The first truck to get a mini flip out here tonight. Becky McDonough was the only driver to get a mini flip in the World Finals 20. Let's see what she has planned out here tonight in Anaheim. Nice air starting off with the El Toro Loco, the crazy bull from south of the border. I don't know why they chose that. I kind of don't like that, to be honest, as their thing. I like when they originally said the crazy bull. But Becky McDonough is getting huge air once more. They used to have Kayla Blood, but she went over to the Wonder Woman truck. We do need to I wish they had the Yellow Tour tracks. 4 rigs of rods up for downloads because I have not seen any up for download. But El Toro Loco with Becky McDonough is having a wonderful show out here tonight as she gets a beautiful sky wheelie for freestyle, but not for the two-wheel skills competition with a nice bicycle. Why now? Why couldn't these trucks get these in the two-wheel skills as she's going over, but bringing the truck right back up as she gets a crooked body for the cab part, rips off the bed of the truck, and leaves the hood of the truck on like it's no problem. It looks like they shut the truck down or time has ended. That I'm not too sure as to John Zimmer in the Dragon is coming up next. And it looks like he's going to get a hit on the racing lane as he gets a kind of a bit of a sky wheelie right there. He got a wild hit to start off. Can he save the truck? Yes, he can. John Zimmer in the Dragon pulling out some colossal moves as he's going to go over, but it looks like they're going to shut him down right there. It looks like if he could try to save it, he would have hit the wall, so that was a smart option. Jamie Garner in the overboard is coming out next. Let's see what he can do with that truck. And he's getting some nice air. A thing with this truck, I realized everybody's made the Hardy body for this and the Rod Ryan show body. But why has no one made the one for Florida? The Steps body. Like, what did Florida ever do to you? As he stuffs it right into the back of that step-up ramp right there. Overboard is just coming out and saying, I got a show to put on for you, and I'm going to do it. Overboard is having a wonderful show out here tonight. He won 2 years ago's competition in my eyes, and it looks like he's going for a backflip. Jamie Gardner in the overboard. If he wants to hit the brakes at the right time, he probably could have got. Oh! He just snapped that front drive terrain on that Monster Jam truck. That looks like it really is going to take a lot to repair that. But here comes Overkill Evolution for his next run at tonight as he gets a beautiful hit once more. Mikey Waters has had a wonderful start of the night. He did place high in 2-wheel skills competition for me. I would say he got probably 4th place, which is still really high. But he is getting a nice run as he gets huge air. Overkill Evolution was bought out a few years ago. And from the truck used to being maximum overkill and normal overkill as he snaps through the front drive terrain and snaps off a wheel all in the same hit. Oh, that looked like it really hurt the truck and it hurt him. But we're going to get Adam Anderson in the Gravedigger up next. Nice air starting off with Adam Anderson. A nice little calm hit. Oh, and it looks like he snapped the drive terrain a little bit. Might have just been a hard hit. It looks like the truck is just fine. It can be driven. Let's see what he has prepared for us to continue his run. Remember, if he hits that container, it can end his run. And there goes the front drive terrain. Another snap on that front. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to upload this and I'm going to upload the video of just the thing. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.